Welcome back, everybody. Dave ABQ with the ABQ Sports Network. We are coming at you live with another edition of Road to the Show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night. We come at you playing Road to the Show as Curtis Elliott. We are getting started here. 5.5 games out of first place, trying to make a comeback here. 5.5 games out of first place. Just about 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe remaining on the season. Let's see here, yeah, about 3 weeks and a couple of days. 75, 86 home runs, 210 RBIs. We're going to check our stats here to see how we're doing. We are 1 run away from 250 in our career. 1 double away from 100 doubles in our career. A triple away from 5. And 2 walks away from 30. So moving on up. 231 hits on the year. 116 runs scored. The record's 192 for runs scored, so we got a ways to go for that. South of the border in the house. Welcome, Tijuana, brother. 1 double away from 100. 1 run away from 250 on the career. Getting things going, rounding out the season. We are finishing up year number 4 playing as Curtis Elliott. We need to get our run total up next year and try to get that record. 86 home runs with only 116 runs scored, which means people behind us are not hitting the ball very well at all. As we got on base quite a bit, 231 hits, 86 home runs. That is 86 runs scored minus 231 is 150 times we were on base, and we only came around to score like 30 of those times. So everybody hitting behind us is hitting horrible. Yep, no Tijuana ball in 2020. It sucks, brother. Here we go. We are finishing up the season. Finishing up the set against Milwaukee, and then we get the Padres. We had a horrible time playing the Padres before. We swept them in the last one, hoping to do more of the same today.
The skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish.
Let's win this month. Why are they looking at us? That's messed up, man. You know, it's not all our fault. Getting 2 times gains to all categories. Noah Syndergaard pitching for the Brewers. They have just about Snow over at third base and Jan Gomes behind the plate and Syndergaard behind the mound. Here we go. We are even 72 and 72 on the year. Finally battling back after we got traded and we were 20 and 40. So we are now even 72 and 72. We had our first ever poker night tonight. Myself, Hot Box Cards, and Curtis Elliott played some poker tonight. Jay's Mix in the house as well.
Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona. MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Third place, 5.5 games back
with less than a month
of the first place Rockies.
Tim Hirsch, a left-handed
Tim Hirsch on the mound,
the starter in this
trying to get something going here. 375, 86 home runs, 3 for 9 in the series. But all 3 of our hits being home runs.
He's 3 for 9.
Elliott.
We are going to try to advance the runner with the ball hit over the infield. And here we go, already down 1-0, bottom of the first, 1 on, 1 out. Batting against Noah Syndergaard.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Pitch out, first pitch.
Pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And there is our officiating crew.
We've been crushing the ball. We have 86 home runs and 210 RBIs.
Hey, D-Row, you better
but only
be ready
116
to
runs scored ourselves. So the people behind us not hitting the ball well at all.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the
finishing up. Slider, try to backdoor it.
Up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Just catching
and
a
guys,
piece of
we
it.
take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and
not
are
in another break. Look at Mr. Moneybags over here.
Lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some
another
early
break.
Production. Somebody's got to get on
another million case break.
Put the defense on their
heels. Who'd you pick
They've
up this time?
Struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
It's the Reds at least. Jeez.
And they pitch
another
out
pitch
here,
out.
But nothing's
Counts
happened.
2-1.
Ball 2. Landry, base runner at first with 1 out.
There we go. Throwing us a fat one, taking it to left field, but right at the fielder is that is going to be an easy out.
To retreat back to first. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks.
We're going to be getting some good stuff in the next few weeks.
Well, I think the focus has
we won't
to
be breaking it right away, as I think I have most of July covered. So
consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits.
Only 2 cases, and you got 7 players. Pro debut.
I love watching this guy.
25 Perez in the house. Welcome, 25 Perez. I keep forgetting to add that wrench on for you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Cy Campanella. He flew out in his last at bat.
Sports card, so not able to do it. Rounding out the season here, only about 2 to 3 weeks left. Got to get back on the bag. He threw it, and we weren't even there yet. That's a trust fall right there.
Coming to the plate now,
Howie
Crespo. 2 men on,
4-2 is the score.
Here in the
Top of the 4th, first and second.
Crespo.
Trying to end this rally here.
The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Strike out looking. Backwards K, baby.
Brewers strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2
late night baseball
lead.
Till we can get some MLB going. Hoping to start broadcasting MLB Gamecast and radio broadcast.
Leading off
either
the
Padres or the Blue Jays.
They'll look to get something going here.
He's going to go for hit a home run. Why not? Let's do it.
Early stages of this one.
Boss battle time.
A couple of runs.
Bottom of the 4th.
It's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch
sinker way too low.
And that's the first strike.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at
now
this
we're with the
Diamondbacks.
We're with the Diamondbacks
that are fighting
now.
For some serious hardware.
We're with the Reds, and then we got traded to the Astros. Astros traded us to the Orioles.
The windup
and then we finally got traded to the Diamondbacks.
Grounded down the third baseline.
They were 20 and 40 when we got traded. We have worked our way back to 500. We were like 20 games out of first place. We are now 5.5 back and 500.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Big swing.
Did we just get our challenge? He threw us a high one. That's at the wall.
Ranging back.
We did. Oh, I thought he was going to jump up and catch that. Yes. Hitting a solo, 87 on the year.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So his remarkable season continues.
That's what I heard. We'll see what if it happens.
To a 4-3 game now.
No, those are the games we're going to try to broadcast. The Padres and the Blue Jays games on here. Just going to be the Gamecast like how you see on ESPN when the game's going. And we're going to try to get the radio broadcast going with it as well.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be...
He threw us a high one. I thought we were going to miss it as some high cheese. Hitting it out of the park.
Left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at.
Do we try to hit another home run? Let's do it.
Hitting against right-handed pitching.
4-4. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Now the bottom of the 5th. Controllers rumbling like crazy here.
From the stretch. Hit out to second.
Topping it. 25 Perez is yelling at me right now. Swinging at the first pitch.
Inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. 5 innings complete. This ball game's even at 4-4.
Hopefully,
next to bat, Orlando.
You get to see a lot of the games.
He'll try to start things
Jays
out
mix
here for the
for the
Brewers
Blue Jays or area. Dropping down a bunt.
As he gets this one down.
In the sixth.
Is there.
Nobody on. Nobody out.
Himself for the out.
Just trying to get an infield hit there. Orlando Arcia.
Right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of it.
At the
0 for
plate,
2
Orlando
by pitch in the sixth.
For him to this point.
Orlando
This is the guy that just tried to bunt in the sixth inning. He's now up in the top of the seventh. Yeah, it's been crazy this year, man.
On the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Yeah,
so no
got traded to the Orioles.
No errors in one
He started them out 13-2.
Stretch time coming up here in
We
the
were all happy about finally being on that team, and then they traded us to the Diamondbacks. It was crazy.
At the plate, Curtis Elliott, who discussed earlier how he was one of the league's best
I'm joining these guys
and
in their
he's
hatred
lived
for
up to
the
that
O's.
reputation
5-4.
earlier in this game.
And you can just tell how confident
We were finally
he is
all
in the
pumped
box,
because we got to first
his
place. We
pitch,
were 13
not
and
coming outside the zone
2 or something
expanding
crazy
it.
like that,
I
and
would
then
expect him to put another good swing on the
traded
ball
us
right
away.
here.
We've been with the Diamondbacks the rest of the season here.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I
Right
think
on.
as a pitcher
Yeah,
right
we'll
here,
try to
you
get
gotta
whatever we can
expand the
for you.
zone even more.
We're just going to swing on time for a hit now. We're normal swinging. We went away from all conventional wisdom and started power swinging until we got to 2 strikes, and then we're normal swinging this year. Wasn't doing us any good to contact swing last year. It was our average was horrible. So this year we just swung for the fences, as you can tell by the title.
Into the windup. Here comes
It's worked
the
out, hitting
0-2
87
pitch.
home runs.
Way outside. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Here we go. 1-2 is the count.
Still
Crushing
1-2.
one, but swinging way too early.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves,
finally got a
that
Gabby
one caught a
Guerrero
little bit too much of the plate.
And he chased
autograph
it in the
card.
dirt.
We were all pumped about it, and then we got
Throw
traded.
to first is in time,
From the
and the
horse
inning is over. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run.
Oh, I missed the horse
pushes them out
mackerels in my
front.
recap.
8th inning coming up.
What was it? It was
Diamondbacks
Reds,
lead this one,
Astros,
5-4.
horse mackerels, Orioles, and then the Diamondbacks.
This one had its
Yeah,
moments
that's right.
of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys
Right
came
now we
away
have
with
210
the victory and
RBIs.
Look on to the next one.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final
We may have
tally.
just, we got one more.
Arizona
For the ball
Diamondbacks
game
jumped
tonight.
ahead in the 7th
First for the
inning and never
victorious
gave the
Diamondbacks.
We
lead
need one
back.
more double for
John
100 in our
Weiser
career.
earns the victory out of the
We
bullpen.
got our run
Last man.
scored, so we
Eric
definitely have
Fidel
100
wraps it
and
up
whatever
with
it
the
was that we
save,
needed for
his
that.
41st of the
3
year.
hours.
Winning the
So
game
that just
5-4.
does it for Mark
One game
DeRosa,
above
Dan
500,
Plesac,
baby.
Heidi
Woo!
Watney, and our
for
entire
joining
crew.
us
I'm
here
Matt
tonight.
Vasgersian. You've been
And we
watching
remind you to
MLB The
please
Show. For more,
drive
make
home
your way
safely.
Curtis
over
is
to
going
the Show
to
Nation.
keep that Gabby Guerrero card in his wallet as a keepsake of
Not
our
a
road to the
surprise
show
for
journey.
this time of year. It is burning hot here at Chase Field in Phoenix. Today, getaway
73
day,
and
the finale of
72.
this
Finally
four-game
over
set.
500.
Zach Godley is the man on the mound for the 4th
I
game
feel
of
like
the
singing
series.
the Enterprise theme
What do
song.
you have for us on him, Danny?
Been a
Hey,
long
you can't always
road.
judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start.
Carshire Chris making an
Very
appearance.
solid
Welcome,
pitcher.
Carshire
And
Chris.
every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there.
87 home
It's not
runs,
easy
211
having an
RBIs.
ERA under 4 in
We
baseball.
need a
He's
double to
slightly
get
over
100
that,
in our
but this
career
guy's
here.
a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
We had a
Down the
25-game
way,
hitting
1 ball
streak
to
in our
no
last
strikes.
stream.
Dan
And the
Dero,
first
these Brewers,
game,
as
they made
begin
us
playing
pinch
here
hit,
this
and
afternoon,
it killed
they
our
dropped
streak. So
another
we're
one
trying to work
last
on
time
another
out,
one.
And in fact, they've won just twice in their last
We
8
are not. We have
tries.
2 more years.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game
It's
first
horrible.
game of this series and then dropped the last
2 more years to
not
work
playing
for you.
really good baseball. They have to find a
So
way
we can
to
even
win
think
this
about
one today.
arbitration,
No
I
doubt
think.
about it, Dero. There's
It's like
such
6
a
years
thing
where
as
this team
a
owns
good
you.
series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set.
Counts 1-1
That's
as that was
exactly what they would
low
like
and
to
away.
do
That was a
today to get some
nasty
momentum
fastball.
going into the next series.
Change up
things
just
up on
below
him, and he got
that.
him to
Jeez.
swing through it. 1-2 now.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys.
All
I
3
know he
pitches
swung and
clustered
missed it.
right
We
there.
felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got
In the
action.
dirt.
In the dirt,
Swing
but
and miss.
swung on and missed.
Low in the
And
zone is
that
not our
ends
friend
the
today.
inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the
Hopefully
sun.
we can stay on the Diamondbacks. I'm kind of digging this team. Aristides Aquino
And
is
now
on
it's
there.
Godley comes in with 6 hits.
Our pitching's been decent.
Tries.
That's the one thing our other teams were lacking was pitching. We'd come up and it'd already be like 5-0. Lorenzo Cain just tapping one to Curtis. Trying to win a back-to-back Gold Glove. We won one in the American League last year, and this year we're trying to win it in the National League.
Coming to the plate now, Curtis Elliott. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Trying to get to 90. First and second, nobody out. Bottom of the third.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Hanging one, but just popping it up. Oh, I thought we were going to crush that.
Will be in effect here.
I'm sure his eyes
he hung it
when he
I
saw
thought we were
that
going to crush that
hanging
thing
in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up.
Now with the lead
off, 2 strikeout and a pop out. 4-1 is the score. They don't need us at all today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Swinging super early on an 86 four-seamer. That is horrible.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
0-2's the count. We're going normal swing here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in
taking one the opposite way down the line.
Campanella sprinting after
running and making the catch is the fielder.
Digging in once again, Curtis Elliott held hitless in this one so far, but he looks to be
like half our home runs have come from the first pitch, so we got to do it, man. 0 for 3 on the day.
Have a good AB right here. He's hitless on the day.
The show's coming to Xbox. Nice.
I'd like to see him stay back and drive something back up the middle.
Hopefully they'll do like Call of Duty did and have a cross-stream
first pitch on its way. And a fastball's
multiplayer game.
Away. It's ball 1.
That'd be cool. Xbox and PlayStation being able to play Road to the Show together.
Here's a drive
in the Strahan. That might be our 100 double on the year.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they've really got
100 doubles on the career.
That's
what that is.
Start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's
46
exactly
on this
what
year.
He gets right here.
And 100 in the
pitch,
career.
He drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Yeah, I know all the Xbox and PlayStation people were complaining
he was a ground out
PC people had an advantage.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what,
faster processors being able
when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond.
Get more kills than everybody else, but I think it would work out for MLB. No, we actually have 19 stolen bases this year. We had 4 the 2 previous years, and we have 19 this year.
The set and the 1-0
I haven't figured out the trick to steal third yet.
Too far inside,
and they topped our speed out at 40, so
couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
When I played MLB 07, I could steal third.
At third,
no
Elliott
problem, but
stands at second.
This game, not so much.
And he jumps at a change.
07, you just had to lead off twice.
That's an impressive pitch.
And then as you went to lead off the third time, he would spin and throw back to the bag at second, and you were able to take off and steal third. That was easy. I would have at least 150 steals, sometimes 200 in a season on MLB 07, but I've not figured it out on this one.
This is fouled off to the left side. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
We changed.
A lot of times
we were playing before. It was on action plays.
But not right here. They're keeping it inside
so
on him.
When it would come up to us running on the bases, it would only be on a play where he was hitting the ball.
Spin to win if he starts looking for it in
so
there.
I changed it. You can see we're here every pitch now.
And now
so I'm
that'll load him up here with nobody
gauge
out.
the pitcher's kick, the count,
really
and when he's
the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded,
more in line to throw a breaking ball to give us a better chance. He's got 19 steals on the year. We still get thrown out a bunch because I suck at this,
but on its way. Rounded softly down the line.
We at least almost have 20 stolen bases on the year.
For the first strike.
Bases loaded here, 4-1, trying to blow this game wide open. Bottom of the 7th. Finally making it over 500. We're one game above it. Jake Cave on first.
4 runs, 7 hits.
Marte,
no errors so far
batting.
for the Diamondbacks.
I think Aquino's up after him.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
That is 1 and 2. Nobody out
right
still
there.
in the inning.
You got a great hitter at the plate.
On second for
it's
a
early
while.
in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And it's the only thing that sucks about getting the chance to steal now is that sometimes we're here forever waiting for something to happen. Sometimes I'll just try to steal third just to get off the line.
He lays out
I thought about it, but we're going to stop.
And the runner scores from third as they
I should have gone. He was way offline.
Make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you
tell Marte coming through with an RBI single.
4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a
Slapping
former
one through the
closer,
hole.
warming up. When you see a 3-run lead, and then you're out.
First ever poker night tonight.
You know that save
So Curtis and hot box cards hopped on earlier today. That was fun. Gonna try to do it once a week on Wednesdays, 4 p.m. Mountain Time, 6 p.m. Eastern. Playing poker, talking hobby, talking sports. We'll try to have more of a format next time, as we were just kind
of course you think about it as a reliever.
Testing the waters today.
Bases loaded here, nobody out.
Tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Mountain Time, it's going to be the fearsome foursome.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
That's going to be deep enough. If it's not over the wall, it's not. We're going to score.
Makes the play for the first out.
Sacrifice fly gets us in.
And he will come across to score on the sacrifice
dive and just get the
fly,
uniform dirty.
This is now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey,
tomorrow is just a regular tournament.
You like to see that. You like to add on
fearsome
runs
foursome,
anytime you can.
battling it out.
Sac fly here gives their team
every other week we do a tournament.
Into the box, Zue Lin.
And then the following week we do an Ironman, which is fishing and golfing. Hotbox cards is 1-2 in a row on the Ironmans.
First. Oh, and he can't come up
circumstantial.
With it. Flips it behind.
Oh, backflip! Look at that!
And
still getting the out.
He's
Boom!
able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
It's circumstances where
number 20.
we don't know how Hotbox is doing it, but congratulations to him winning 2 in a row. Down the line.
First base line.
He's going to step on the bag for the out. Good job, Chris.
And the inning is over. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. D-backs lead it
6-4. Brewers trying to make a game out of this. 1 for 4 with our 100 double on our career.
Runners at the corners now.
Curtis.
Runners on the corners, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece
low and in.
Strike 1.
Circle change, nasty location.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks.
Back-to-back
first
circle
baseman.
changes. Counts even.
Popped up.
Popping it up.
And
Get out of play. Thank you.
Kicks off his glove. How
Not
did he
even
do
hitting it
that?
past the ladies' tees.
Here's the 1-2. Not close.
Another
with
circle
the
change
off-speed pitch
outside.
taken for a ball.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't
All over
want
the
to get
place.
into a worse situation with the cleanup
Counts
guy up
2-2.
next.
There's a drive.
Oh, taking one over the gap. All the way to the wall. That's going to be another double. We should get 2 RBIs out of this. We do. Nice.
He comes across to score.
Dolphin one into left center.
8-4.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly
2 RBIs
sure
on that one.
means,
2-run
but what I
double.
do know is
Double
they
number
just doubled their
47
lead.
on the year.
So he clutched up big time right there.
So
Standing at second
now,
base
Jake
again.
Cave,
Now batting.
runner in
Center
scoring
fielder.
position with 2 gone.
Jake Cave 0 for
Lead
2.
here at second. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike one.
Oh, Car Shot Chris and myself are blaster warring Friday morning on ABQ Sports Cards. Hopefully we will both have the same thing, as it's been hard to find stuff.
Here it comes.
Oh, getting eaten up. We're going to score. Run, Curtis, run.
They're going to extend their
Curtis didn't want to run. I was pushing the button and he didn't want to run.
4 ball game.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement.
It's been hard to find stuff out in retail land. Sometimes as soon as it gets put out,
and this ball game
it's gone.
9-4 final
Cobra.
Score. The Diamondbacks
2 in a row, baby.
In the second inning and
we'll see where we are in the standings after winning 2 in a row. Curtis is tired. Two doubles back-to-back innings. 92 overall is what we're at. I can't imagine why our plate discipline is so low. Playing against the Padres. Heading to Comic-Con town. We are still 5.5 back after winning 2 in a row. The Rockies just do not want to give it up, man. We even moved back from the Dodgers. We were 1 game behind the Dodgers, and now we are 3 back, even though we won both the games we played. All right, series against Padres. Let's try to gain some ground here. Machado, Eloy Mateo, Jake Dye. Nobody familiar there. No Tatis or nothing. Oh, Cincy, now you say that. Darn you. I'll check it when we go back. I'm sorry. I should have checked. Well, we're obviously behind the Dodgers. 2.5, so it's at least that much. We need to at least get the Dodgers before we can start thinking that, because it's not going to matter if we can't beat those guys. 74 and 72, playing against Los Padres. They either crush us or we crush them. There's no real in-between on these two teams.
A native of North Dakota, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, every pitcher comes
2 games above 500. Curtis coming up to bat, no score. Top of the first, 2 outs.
Elliott, with just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standing.
Last couple weeks of the season.
The way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be
playing
a nice
against the Padres, hoping to catch up on the Dodgers at least. 4-seamer riding outside, just fouling it off.
Take the field here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world.
None of these guys are, man. It's weird. I think they wanted people to buy MLB 20 because all of a sudden Tatis wasn't there, Alonso wasn't there, and Vladdy or Bo or Cavan weren't there.
They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Let's see. Let's just go for it. Double or better.
Top of the first,
0-2. 2 strikes is what he's thrown us. We just can't hit him. Normal swing.
Keep battling, young man.
I was surprised Aquino was still in the game.
He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Slapping one the other way. That's going to drop for a hit.
So a nice job there to fight
keeping
off an 0-2 pitch and keep
whatever hit streak we have going.
One more batter.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this
just
guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the
I bought this game
right there, and you thank
Black Friday.
That's a nice AB.
We started playing not too long after that, and those guys were on the game, and then all of a sudden they were gone.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Like 2019 for the Rookie of the Years, it's just blank spots.
The 1-0 is laid off for
this guy's slide stepping, so we're not going to try to steal.
Behind the dish is Clyde Washington.
Mason Sports Talk, what's up, brother?
Umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a
playing road to the show as Curtis Elliott.
Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that.
Hitting our 100 double in our career today. Getting our 200th run, maybe? I don't remember. It was some weird number. Trying to battle for the wild card. We got to at least beat the Dodgers to have a chance at that. We are 2.5 games back from them. 2 games over 500. Playing against the last place Padres. Hoping to take a few from them and give ourselves a chance at some kind of run here with 2 weeks left in the season.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Count full.
Count with 2 outs now.
As soon as he throws the pitch, we're taking off.
He could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first
There's
will
another
be in
foul
motion.
ball. Count full, 2 outs. Oh, he's throwing over. Almost caught me sleeping. Looking at the comments.
Safely. And another snap.
Man, I just barely took a step he threw over.
But he's back. Elliott,
I can't decide if I like those brown uniforms for the Padres or not.
Got him swinging.
Swing and a miss. It didn't matter. Buster Sumner.
One left for Arizona, and now the
striking out. Yeah, thanks for the reminder, bud.
No score. Set to get
There's south of the border out there holding up his K.
Davidson, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat
on
so
defense.
far this year.
Up 1-0.
Things turned around in a hurry.
1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the second, right at us.
First, he's got it.
We're gonna try to get a double play here.
To second for 1.
Get back on the bag, Curtis. Oh, did we get it? Did we get it?
He just hits the
We did
bag
not.
ahead of the throw. Here's Will Myers. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Oh, yeah.
Myers.
San Diego chicken, man.
Now the 0-1. To first. Scooped up.
He was on This Week in Baseball all the time, so that's probably what made him so popular.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders.
Like, how come they're using the Fryer guy? How come they can't still be the chickens?
At the plate, Curtis Elliott will lead things off here in this one-run
1 for 1, single in the first.
Curtis Elliott.
Still up 1-0.
First offering on its way. And that's
swinging way too late on a 94. Up and in.
Himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on
All
his
right, here
mind.
we go. We are going to swing on time for a hit. It's probably not going to happen, but we're going to try it. 0-1 is the count.
And boy, this
slider.
starting off well as he's behind.
Really taking off.
He had some really good late action
Counts
on that
0-2.
slider right there. It's hard to do anything
Normal
with that
swing
pitch
time.
unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And
just
he
fouling that
fouls
one
this
off.
Didn't quite catch the zone there.
Thought we were going to get rung up. Thought south of the border was going to be holding up his K again. No swing. No swing. Thank you.
Appeal down to first.
Counts even.
And no swing. It's ball 2.
I thought that was like your biggest fan since he down the line, caught by Machado on
So with
the
one away
fly.
now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West.
Oh, LA lost,
Where
so if
these
we
two
win,
teams sit in
we're going to
relation
move
one
up a
another.
game on those guys. They are 77 and 71. So we need to win here.
Eric Hosmer is in. Previously with Taiwan Walker, he hasn't had much success. Just
Hosmer coming up to bat.
Hosmer.
Still 1-0. We are making a run. I don't know if it's going to be too little too late, but we are trying to make a run here. Kind of like the real Diamondbacks. Them and the Rockies seem to always get hot at the end of the season.
This guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same.
Pulled a
This guy flat out
prank on him to teach him a lesson. Uh-oh.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks.
Radio station property. Gotcha.
Fouled off.
Two-seamer up in the zone, fouling it off. Counts 0-2. One for 2 on the day.
The 0-2 pitch.
No swing.
Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond.
Trying to make a run here, up 1-0. last couple weeks in the season. Let's see if we can tighten things up here. Putting a charge in it, but the fielder's not running back. He is running back now. Over. Oh, he caught it. You suck. Oh, it looked like it was going over the wall, and then. Darn it.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly
1 for 3, still 1-0. Top of the 7th, 2 outs.
He's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the air this AB.
No, that has too much air under it.
He's there to track
it popping it up to the center fielder.
Nothing doing here this half. It is stretch time.
Oh, I thought we hit a home run.
D-backs out in front, 1-0.
Catching it at the wall.
Now at the plate,
Mejia coming up.
as he'll look to bring home
still 1-0, bottom of the 7th. We are creeping up as there are first and second, nobody out.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
And down a bunt. It wants us to go for 2. Throw. We're just going to get the force.
He'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready once again, Eloy Mateo. Got victim twice in this one.
It's got to be Jimenez's cousin twice removed. We're down 3-1 now. They must have done something in that inning.
The 1-1 home. Hard on the ground.
Double play ball.
Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first.
Did we get it? We got it, but they scored. Did they score another run? Nope, we're good.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there.
3-1 is the score.
Zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground.
Haha, it is Bobby Bonilla Day. Still on the payroll, man. Crazy.
Always nice to get the first game.
Padres hold on for the win.
Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1.
All right, let's go see how we were looking in the wild card. We got a few minutes here. We'll see how we're looking in the wild card. Maybe it was McCutcheon. Probably was, man. We're going back to the clubhouse. We're going to check out the wild card just to see how close we are. We had a chance to gain ground on the Dodgers at least and couldn't do it in that one. We are 6.5 back, 2.5 back from the Dodgers. National League West, National League wild card. We are 2 games out of the wild card behind the Dodgers. Dodgers, Nationals tied for the wild card, and then it is us 2 games back from that with the Braves behind that. So they take 2 spots in the wild card, so we need to get a move on. We are 6-4 in our last 10 games. And it is time to take some Padres, man. We came here for fried chicken and kicking butt. We are all out of fried chicken. 318 in our last 10 games, 14 hits with 8 home runs and 18 RBIs. It was the Padres, and then we get 2 series against the Dodgers. We end the season against the Dodgers, and then after the Padres, I believe we play them as well. But we did get 2 sets against them to finish out the year. No games against the Rockies. We already checked that part out, I think.
Eric Lauer, an Ohio-born.
We definitely need to win here, though.
Starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7.
Curtis coming up, 1 on, 1 out.
Curtis Elliott with just a few games left to play.
Top of the first, playing at Petco Park.
Sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate, knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
We need a good day here.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back in standing.
In the wild card race, 2 games out. We needed a win in the last game, but Padres came back and took that one.
Here's the first pitch to him.
I would have liked our chances a lot better if we won that last game, but it's not over. We still got 2 weeks left.
They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty B.
It's definitely a lot closer than we were last year.
Average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row.
Here we go. Want to know
a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average.
Cutter just outside the zone.
They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at his homestand.
Counts 1-1. We are still power swinging, not changing the formula. It's worked so far. Get through the hole. It gets through the hole.
But he can't knock it down. It's through for
getting in for a single.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard.
Third pitch was ours. Jace Mick's calling it.
One of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between
almost missing it, but
base,
no range for
has to hold that runner on.
Whoever 43 is.
Right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Jose Abreu holding us on here.
He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Aristides Aquino on at the plate. Not having that great of a year.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Getting one down the line, but foul.
Feliz over at second.
0-2 is the count. First and second, one out. Trying not to be a double play here.
Shooting for that low.
Finally getting a ball, 1-2.
Missed with it, 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's
oh
such a
man, real baseball.
Count,
can't wait.
He did well to
NFL talking about cutting the preseason down to just 2 weeks. I don't blame them. Like they probably, if all they do is play the backups, they're going to know right away who can play and who can't anyway.
Everybody should be looking at the guy.
Because nobody's going to play their starters because nobody's going to want anybody to get injured. Especially with a shortened season and more playoff teams. Apparently they're keeping the new playoff schedule.
He's going to put on a good show in this one.
NBA hoping to play all their games in Orlando.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down
and
to
baseball.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass.
Still gonna have people traveling around, but they're mostly gonna stick to their divisions, like AL West, playing AL West, and then playing the NL West, so that not a whole lot of travel goes on. Because I think if you interstate travel a whole bunch, you have to 14-day quarantine for some of these states. Down 2-1 already. Uh-oh, 2 outs, top of the third.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing.
Taking one to the straight hand on the right. Gonna get a double out of this thing. If not a triple, we're gonna stop though. Need to try to tie this game up.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but
stand-up double leads off the inning.
Is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases.
All the way to the wall. Curtis punching himself in the face there.
Huge turning point for him.
Why are you hitting yourself, Curtis? Aquino back up. 0 for 1 on the day.
Number 71.
This is usually where I get caught sleeping looking at the comments and get thrown out at second. Thank you, Jays.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Try and tie this game up. Aquino needs to drive us in here.
Ready with the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone.
We do not have a lot of runs scored because this guy has not been hitting after us. We had 86 home runs and 116 runs scored, so it tells you how everybody's been doing in the lineup behind us.
That's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look
hey.
Howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And
oh, airplane taking off. I saw that. Aquino striking out, ending the inning.
So stepping in, Curtis Elliott.
Double and a single.
Follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all
4-2 now.
Pitch last time up. Interested
Top
to
of
see
the
if
fifth.
he has the same
Nobody
approach
on.
this AB.
Oh, I got distracted by the airplane. Here we go. 0-1.
And boy, they're really
horrible.
Fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, here we go. 0-2 is the count. Normal swing time. Right back up the middle. Cup check.
And that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Getting a single out of it. We're going to check this guy's leg kick and see if we're going to take off here.
It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills.
Yeah, the plane. Yeah, we figured.
And this is one of those guys.
The batter, number 71.
There we go.
Into the box.
His leg kick's super short.
Take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Aquino's got 2 strikeouts on the day. We have 25 stolen bases in our career. 19 of them this year.
Back safely. Elliott aboard here at first with nobody out.
Here we go.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than
it'd
once
probably be more your
game,
parents
so
than you,
this
but
has been a
I get the
better
point.
Approach by him at this at bat, much more patient.
Since parents are responsible for your actions.
Good hitter's count.
Here it comes, 2-0.
So that wouldn't be cool.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Can't we all just get along?
Control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Rodney started the whole thing in the beginning.
3-1.
L.A. riots.
You're going to catch up to a high fastball
crazy stuff,
like
man.
That.
They're
it's all about getting that front foot down.
beating up on firemen, setting fires to buildings.
Forward. He was way too late there.
People had to put up signs saying that they were black owned. People didn't care. They were still just torching it.
Strike 2 called, and it's full.
This time around, people were just stealing clothes.
Behind early in this one, 3-0, and his
excuse to go to Hot Topic and take a bunch of Baby Yoda shirts.
Catches a big part of the plate right here, tries to get a nibble,
and he'll dive back in. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Got him, and that's the third
swing
time
and a miss.
Written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Yeah, man, we were actually at the Dodger game when the LA riots broke out. It sucked because they kept updating us on the board. And then when the game was over, like at Dodger Stadium, you can hop right on the freeway from the stadium. There's 2 ways to go. You can hop on the freeway, or you can go the back way and take the streets out. They closed the freeway entrance and had everybody take the back way, which led them through downtown, which is exactly where most of the fires were. When we finally got on the freeway, as we're riding it back home, you can see fires on either side of the freeway. It's crazy, man. Crazy times. My old man's work, he worked for the city. It was right next to the Fedco that got looted. There was a curfew in effect.
The 1-2.
Strange times. I think the looters have calmed down.
Now a snap throw to first and a dive, but he's back.
The protests have calmed down too now that all the COVID cases are going up. Everybody knew that was going to happen, though.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air.
Oh, he blasted one. Is that going to go over the wall? Oh, it does not. Caught at the wall. That would have tied the game up right there. Deepest part of the field.
In now, Lyle McGinnis.
The left fielder, number 3, Lyle McGinnis.
Here we go, 4-2. Try and do something here. Get at least one more run.
Misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Make this game a little closer. We need to win. As we are 2 games out of the wild card. Still 2 weeks to go, so it's not panic time yet. But it's getting close. Throwing over.
Snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there.
I think the board said we were batting .467 in our last 6 games.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Down the line, but foul.
He's in a 1-2 hole.
Trying to make a game out of this here. Small leg kick for Lauer, so we are not moving. McGinnis strikes out swinging, and that ends the rally.
Striding in, Manny Machado.
The third baseman, number 13. Manny.
Runners on first with one down.
Machado.
Lucky Charms are okay. Everybody just eats the marshmallows first.
Liner into right center.
It's not letting me move at all.
And that runner will go
Curtis
no
just
further
not
than
wanting to
second
move. He's like, nope, not going to do it.
Now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends it.
3 for 3, 2 singles and a double.
Curtis Elliott, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
We're just going to pick driving a run. Sounds good. 5 to 4, making a game out of this. 1 out. Controller rumbling because they're our first and second, top of the 6th.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, we should have crushed that, Curtis. Oh my gosh.
And that will end up a foul
that
ball.
was fat, 95, right down the middle, and swung way too late.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Soft liner towards short. Oh, and he misses.
Oh, gets through. That's going to be an error, but I don't care.
You know, D-Roll, when he makes a phone call after the game.
Getting on. Oh, it scored a base hit. Look at that.
4-hit day. You think he's going to tell him about that?
I'll take it. Bases loaded, 1 out.
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench.
Yeah, Machado's killing us, man.
Get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates.
Aristides Aquino, 0 for 3. This is not who we want coming up. Come on, Aquino. Time to make up for it. Base is full. Down by 1. 1 out. Top of the 6th.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good breaking ball.
Deep fly ball. Something. Tie this game up.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here. But at the plate, he's got to keep it simple.
That was a horrible swing, Jays. You're just being nice. Thanks, though.
At the very least, just
should have hit the pitch before that was fat. Probably would have drove in everybody.
And he couldn't get him to chase
1 and
the
2
fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here.
Yeah, we need something here.
Would be great in this situation, but I know he's going.
Aquino needs to get the bat off his shoulder.
He's
going to get a hit here.
Nastiest stuff.
A little
2 for 2.
Low, it's 2-2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2.
5 to 4 is the score. We are trying to come back
pitch right here because this
on them like they did to us last night.
Situation.
2 games out of the wild card, trying to get some wins together here. That's a fly ball. That might be deep enough. It is. He's going to try to score. And we're tied up. Aquino getting the job done. And the sac fly, tying the game, 5 to 5.
But you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
All right, we're still first and second here. Ketel Marte coming up.
We'll see if he can come through.
A single will drive in another run here.
2 out here in inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Nixon, Perdomo warming up.
Loosen now in the bullpen.
Ketel's 1 for 3. Hit that blast
That's lifted the other
earlier. Hitting another one, but the fielder's going to make that catch, and the inning is over.
And the potential go-ahead run will not come.
Tied it up though, 5-5.
So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple
Hopefully
of
it'll
men
still
left
be
on.
tied when we come back up here. 4 for 4 on the day, 3 singles and a double.
He's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here.
Let's see the score here. Advance runner. We're just going to advance the runner here. 8 to 8, top of the 7th. Oh my gosh. Controller rumbling, 2 outs, runner on first.
First pitch on its way. And
I didn't want to swing at that.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Power swinging still, 0-1. Oh, he hung one.
And this is knocked down.
Second baseman makes a play. Run, Curtis. Gobbles up the second baseman, but he recovers and makes the play. I thought we were going to crush that.
And we are deadlocked at 8 apiece.
Already open pack war is just something that we do with NASCAR. He can't, well, he says he can't afford to buy packs, so, and he wanted to do a pack war, so I said yes, and he uses already open packs. I'm cool with it. Makes him happy.
Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
He's been cool. He's been watching us for a while, so I said, why not? Let's do it.
Still nobody out.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that.
Padres trying to come back on us here. Let's see if they did. 4 for 5, double and 3 singles.
Now, Curtis Elliott, already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a
11 to 8. Oh man. Top of the 9th. We need to do something here.
First pitch of the way, and he goes
crushing it. Fielder going back off the wall.
And he missed.
Are we going to make this double? Slide, Curtis.
It's off the wall. And
getting it within 2, 11 to 9, and we're on second.
They have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit.
Another home run. We'll tie the game again.
Those don't come along every day.
Doing our part. Hitting the middle of the wall there. Swoosh. It is, Mason, but
now
it's just
the right fielder, Socrates Brito.
Socrates Brito, the next to bat, as he'll take a look at the high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Having fun, I guess.
The guy looking to break
I don't know. He can't afford to buy packs, so he wanted to do a pack war, so that's what we did. About once a month is what we do. It's not all the time.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others.
All right, trying to get something going here.
Well. They're really making
Socrates Brito, batting 212, is our Obi-Wan right now. Obi-Wan, Socrates, you're our only hope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a
besides
strike.
whoever's up after you.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
11 to 9. We tied it up, and then it stayed tied 8 to 8, and now it's 11 to 9 after our RBI double.
Now the 2-1.
Trying to get something going here.
Away.
We're probably ignoring the only person not talking about either the baseball game or the hobby or sports, as that is probably what all of the rest of us are here for. Throwing over almost caught me slipping looking at the chat.
Hit in the air down the right field line.
Deep foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there.
This game has taken so long, it will probably be our last one tonight. We are usually only on for about an hour. And we're approaching that mark right now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked
full count,
away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin away if he starts looking for it in there.
Fly ball, that's going to get foul and out of play.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Lifted down the
another foul ball into the stands. Woo, barely over into the stands. Come on, Socrates.
The next 3-2. Pulls this one
crushing one.
Out into right field. Margot's on the move.
Oh, it dropped, and I'm just standing there watching it, looking pretty. Oh.
And he'll go ahead and take
I wasn't sure if he was going to catch it, if it was going to be a home run. It didn't either one. It dropped in between them.
So last chance here, and stepping in, Ketel Marte. Although there are a
2
couple
for
of
5, 2
open,
singles.
We'll see if they think about working around him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bullet back up the middle.
That is caught. Oh. That game is over. Caught for the out. Oh, man.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run. So
back-to-back fly balls. 5 for 6 on the day. We had a total of 20 hits, and we still lose the game. 11-9. Wow. All right, we're going to go check and see how we're doing here. We probably dropped a game down to 3 back, but 5 for 6. That is insane. Apparently that was a catch and not off the wall. So it's a good thing I did stop, because we were able to tag up and run to third. South of the border, man. Your Padres are crushing us. What's going on? Back to 500, 74 and 74. Still 2 games out of the wild card, so I'll take that. The Braves moved up to 1 back, as they have a 1-in-a-row streak going. They're 7-3 in their last 10 games, but oh man, it's so close. How much longer do we have? We have 1 more game against the Padres. The Cardinals, a 4-game stand. The Dodgers, the Giants, and then we finish off with the Dodgers again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 games left in the season. 2 games back. We can do this. We had a 3-game win streak, and then we lost 2 in a row. Hoping to do this. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. You guys have been fantastic. Thank you all. Tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, is Pack Roulette over on ABQ Sports Cards. And then tomorrow night is Dollar Football Breaks. And tomorrow afternoon is the Fearsome Foursome on the ABQ Sports Network. So we'll see you guys then. If not, we'll catch you on the replay. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight on Road to the Show. Have a great day, guys. Stay safe and